And there's a shot of Jason Kidd. Thanks for joining us as we bring you this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have an interconference showdown here at U.S. Airways Arena where the Phoenix Suns will be playing host. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Charles Oakley. He's out there with Ewing and Johnson. And for the Suns, they've got Jason Kidd. When talking about the Phoenix Suns, you can't ignore what they pulled off last season, Clark. An impressive 32 wins in all.
And a fun team to watch. That was 4 more wins than what they did in the 08-09 season, which is always nice. You love that kind of improvement. It's really a byproduct, though, I think, of their chemistry and their overall improvement as a group.
And the Knicks with the ball. Here's Houston. Kidd grabs the board.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Wick, for an update. Doris?
Guys, an interesting thing about Steve Nash, he's worked long and hard with his personal trainer to develop efficiency in his movement. He took all his basic movements and focused on how to get the most out of them. For example, being just as strong pushing off with either foot. So guys, the balance and agility that Nash is known for are something he's really worked at. Kevin?
Interesting. Thanks, Doris. Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line. The Knicks last season, like most teams in the East, took their lumps playing against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and they finished 9-21 in interconference play. I mean, out west, tough for everybody, particularly the Knicks. Coach D'Antoni had certainly seen a lot of those teams when he was coaching the Suns, but seeing them and beating them, two different things.
Yes, they are. And the Knicks with the ball. Johnson outside. Here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. 4 on the clock. And the jumper falls for him.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Number 23 backs in. The shot no good.
Given his sorry shooting touch, you'd think he'd know better than to put that shot up. Well, there's another reminder.
Johnson hits the quick shot. Johnson's got his second basket. On defense, New York. And here's Kidd from the yard. Kept alive. Here's Meyer. That's good from down low.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Knicks on offense. So both teams going at it here early as we end the first. Suns lead by 2.
They've dominated the glass early on, and that's always a good sign. Rebounding is an effort stat, and they've shown tremendous effort so far.
And we'll return momentarily. Mostly Kentucky here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Kidd. A lot of people agree, Clark, that Phoenix is a great team, no doubt, but one that just hasn't been able to get over the top and actually win championships. Their window may be closing. There's a little bit of age on that team.
Yeah, there certainly is. And you know what, Kevin? It's unfortunate, but there are really good teams throughout the history of the league that run into teams that are just a little better when it comes to winning the championship. You know, it's too bad because you'd really like to see Nash get a ring. Sometimes it's just not in the cards even for great players that play on really good teams.
On the court for the Knicks, Ewing is out there with Oakley and Johnson. Now Ewing, just 5 to shoot. Number 1, it's blocked. So for the Suns, Clark, do you think it's now or never time for them this season?
You know, well, it might be. It might even be longer than that. These players stay in such great shape. The windows stay open a little longer in this day and age, Kevin. You worry more about young guys coming in than your own age, I think.
You think older players can play longer?
I think so. I think the window is longer because of all of the training, the attention to detail and taking care of their bodies, the way they manage themselves. I think that's certainly realistic.
Pass to Johnson. Throws it up. The shot misses, and Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's and the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the spike slam jam.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
And the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 6. Number 1 backs him down. Now up high and down hard.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Nice second look we just had there with our Sprite Slam Cap. Suns lead by 4. And here is Kidd. Here's Chapman. Blocked. From deep. But they recover it. Hooked away. Number 17. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
You got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
And so here's New York. 6-point game. Here's Houston. A missed 3. And the first half is now in the books. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Sunday Hoops right here. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's get you out to the HP halftime report. For the Phoenix Suns, they have the lead against New York. They played pretty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. Jason Kidd, he stood out early. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And for New York's angle, they've been grinding away. We've seen all these blocks, and they are locked in defensively, giving up no easy buckets. Time now to get you back out to the game in Phoenix. The second half is coming right up.
Well, it's a tight game as we enter the second half. Both teams going at it. Here's Kidd. 6-point game. Well, the New York Knicks not exactly dominant on the road a season ago, 11-30, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what you expect. Kevin, when you've got a team that's in transition, young, not really defensive-minded, it's hard to win on the road.
So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Oakley with it. Right side, Oakley. Johnson. Johnson, right side. Nails it from the wing. Johnson's got 6 points. The road, though, Clark, offers a team to bond together, really come close together.
Yeah, it does give that opportunity to a team. I mean, you've got new faces for the Knicks, and the quicker they can gel, the better off they'll be.
Jason Kidd, a long and impressive career. You look up point guard in the dictionary, and his name is about the first one you see.
Kevin, he's been a terrific playmaker throughout his career. 5th in the league in assists a season ago at over 9 a game. And he seemed to be one of those guys that was born to be a point guard. He just has tremendous instincts.
Well said. Got a hand on it. Knicks trail by 6. The alley-oop throws it up.
Boy, these guys have a terrific feel for each other. You have to in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can tell that they love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
Here's Kidd. 45 seconds left in the third. Great anticipation.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Pass to Ewing. And he can't manage to get up a decent shot on the foul. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
First free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Johnson.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Fades away. Missed. Well, it's been an exciting game as we finish the third. The Suns on top, up 2. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Suns that garnished the Sprite Spark today. They put a big run together in that first quarter with their tough defense and have had the lead ever since, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
And so here is New York, trailing by 2 on the court for the Knicks. Charles Oakley out there with Ewing. Clock is at 3. Number 1 gets the go-ahead bucket. Here's Johnson. It's dumped off. Number 1 can't answer back with his own 3.
Oh, did he ever want that 3 as payback? Unfortunately, he couldn't turn the favor.
To Ewing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Houston. The rebound by Johnson.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Here's Person. Misses the 3 after the nice pump fake.
You know, they got away with subpar defense there. He'll make you pay from out there more often than he won't.
Less than 1 minute left. Here's Houston. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more. The Suns making a switch here. Can't get the and 1, but they still have a 3-point advantage. Tipped. Number 1, he's covered by Kidd. Johnson outside. 2 on the clock. Sweet move. Number 1 hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Healthy lead, and with smart play the rest of the way, they should be able to win this one.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're losing by 5. 14 seconds left to the 4th. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told them, keep pushing hard to the end. Just finish out these last few minutes, and we'll be able to come away with a W. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
Johnson.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 7. 3 seconds left in the game. Clark, what do you think?
They're going to talk strategy or perhaps what's on the dinner menu tonight. Because this one is really about over. They have no chance of winning this game.
To end the run, deflected. So it's New York picking up the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke and the whole crew and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. First, let's check out the Jordan Brand Player of the Game.